People watch more and more videos vertically than ever before. Over 90% of mobile content is now vertical. In the next few minutes, we'll show why you want to do short videos in a vertical orientation to demand attention and how that can help you ride the branding wave. The shift in video consumption is stark over the last few years. The mobile first era has turned into consumers scrolling up with a tap and watching in a portrait mode. Platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube, and others are driving this trend where the content is getting shorter, it's coming out vertical, because 95% plus of all the contact you're getting online now is over the phone, because it's much easier to display. Your audience isn't turning their phones sideways anymore. They're watching everything vertically, and that is a continuing trend. That's not something that's probably going to go away. Vertical is probably going to continue to dominate going forward because phones are just becoming more and more ubiquitous. Why short form video works is that it's riding a lot of different trends that we're seeing across the market in our marketing and our branding and our content delivery. It's becoming ubiquitous format. We have the instant attention rule of 3 seconds, no more. That's becoming hard and fast for all of our hooks and all of our videos. We want snackable storytelling where quick delivery equals higher retention rates. Emotional impact is also important because it is a combination of visuals and sound that build connection quickly. Algorithms, love them or hate them, are also boosting short content. The short videos are favored by most social platforms just for delivery because you get more of them out there, and with people constantly scrolling through them, it keeps retention on the site. There's more interaction with the site. There's more fingers touching the phone, scrolling up to keep the process going. And that interaction, that engagement is what the algorithm is designed to accentuate and boost. There are also marketing advantages to using short form vertical videos. Short form videos showcase potential for quick product demos. This transforms how we use our content and how we deliver our message, because we are getting more into behind the scenes glimpses of what's going on. We're getting into the actual use, the quick bite, hey, this is how this works kind of stuff. Because short form video comes out in that snackable chunk, it allows more frequent posting because you're not spending 15 hours editing a single video. Because we can post more short form videos more rapidly, we are also compressing the feedback loop, because if we spend a week producing the perfect video, you've got one chance to get feedback on that one perfect 5-hour video. When you have a bunch of small snackable content, you can very quickly get feedback from your efforts, and you know when you're on track with what you're delivering. There's more times at bat, if you will. One of the things we're seeing frequently in the market is that a 20-second tip or a customer reaction can have a bigger impact than a professionally developed 2-minute ad, just because of how people are performing content. And then there's the social proof of someone actually interacting with the product instead of it being a curated delivery. In the process, it's very important that we keep our brand building in mind. While we're building our brand, we're going to want to make sure that we have that consistent message delivered through quick content. Your brand becomes visible daily. Exposure is important. Those snips are important because if somebody can operate only in a 5-minute between commercial breaks period of attention span, the more frequently we deliver our message and expose people to our brand, the better off we're going to be as a business, as a marketer, as someone with something that we're trying to present to the audience. With the rise of AI, the bane of creators has become the AI slop, where somebody's producing 1,000 videos in a day, and suddenly this channel has 15 hours of content produced in 3 hours. That's difficult to contend with as a real person. And by doing the honest interactions up close with your face, with your brand, you're encouraging the authentic storytelling. You're encouraging the authentic human connection. And that's something that the rapidly produced AI channels are going to continue to lack, because they're just somebody sitting there with a marginal prompt and just throwing content out there and to see what sticks. Because brand building is so important going forward, and that recognition that people develop develop is going to continue to be so important. Our consistent repetition and use of visuals and tone and logo placement is going to help to reinforce our identity, which is going to be super important, especially as the market gets flooded with more and more quickly generated pieces of content. Short videos basically equal reach, retention, and growth. The trend is here, and it just seems to be continuing. I'm not sure if I want to curtail these videos per se, but for my books and for my marketing and branding content that I'm putting out for work, I think that we're probably going to be going with more of the short form vertical videos into the future. I know that I've produced a bunch of short videos that I haven't really presented or pushed using my books, and they've come out with some really cool videos in the short vertical form. I'll probably do some more of that in the future, basically grabbing chunks of my content and developing that as we go. I think it's going to be more important over time to produce at least one vertical clip per week. It might help to repurpose our long form content so that we can watch our engagement climb, that kind of thing. I think we'll put more of this down into a post, and what we'll do is we'll make a sort of a step-by-step along with this, and then probably link to some of the short form videos that we've put out, because I've put them all onto the website. I'd love to get you to come visit. You have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week.